Hello class! Today you will be participating in the No Red Ink mini lesson on identifying parts of speech 3, conjunctions, pronouns and antecedents, and prepositional phrases. Coordinating conjunctions, aka fanboys, join two independent clauses and are preceded by a comma. Common coordinating conjunctions are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. An easy way to remember these is to remember the acronym fanboys. Examples of how to use a coordinating conjunction in a sentence are the two examples below. Stephen didn't bring any cookies, so I will need to go to the store. See how so, the common coordinating conjunction, is preceded by a comma to join the two independent clauses together. Lucas made ice cream from scratch, and I plan to eat it all. Again, the common coordinating conjunction is preceded by a comma, joining the two independent clauses together. Subordinating conjunctions, also known as SWABI, join two complete thoughts and can be found at the beginning or middle of a sentence. Examples of common coordinating subordinating conjunctions are since, when, after, because, if. Remembering the acronym SWABI will help you remember these 5 words. My uncle will buy me a bike if I get good grades. You could also say, if I get good grades, comma, my uncle will buy me a bike. Just like in the second example, where because he overslept is followed by a comma, and then the independent clause, Bob missed the bus to school. If I get good grades would be followed by a comma, and then my uncle will buy me a bike. Gloria jumped up and down on the bed after she ate 10 sugar cubes. After is a subordinating conjunction, and it is joining the two complete thoughts. Conjunctive adverbs. So these should be familiar from last week when we looked at adverbs and adjectives. They are adverbs that show the relationship between two complete thoughts, and they can be found at the beginning, middle, or end of a sentence. THAMOS is the acronym that you should use to help you remember common conjunctive adverbs. Therefore, however, although, meanwhile, and otherwise. Ben painted the fence. I, meanwhile, made lemonade. Ben painted the fence is a complete thought. It is joined with the semicolon to I, meanwhile, made lemonade. The conjunctive adverb meanwhile shows the relationship between the two complete thoughts. In the second example, James needs to finish the cake, otherwise he will miss the party. Using the semicolon and the conjunctive adverb shows you the relationship between these two thoughts. Something needs to happen, otherwise this will occur. Or at the same time, these two things are occurring. In the last example, Mike wants to go to Disneyland, semicolon, tickets are sold out, however. Shows you an example of how the conjunctive adverb can appear at the end of the sentence. Pronouns and antecedents. Pronouns take the place of nouns. We should all know that an example of a pronoun is she, him, I, his. The noun it replaces, or the pronoun must match the noun it replaces. The noun it replaces is called the antecedent. So in the first example, Christina is afraid that she will be late to practice. She is the pronoun. It is replacing Christina. Christina is afraid that she will be late to practice. She matches Christina, and it replaces what would be Christina again in the sentence. I'm very close to Dr. Lee, but it's been a few months since I've seen him. Him is the pronoun. Dr. Lee is the antecedent. That is what the pronoun is replacing. The barber can't find his shaving cream. Again, his is replacing what would have been the barber's if it had been repeated there. And the barber is the antecedent. Prepositions show the relationship between a noun and other words in a sentence. They often give you details about when or where the action of the sentence is occurring. Where prepositions include behind, onto, within, from, toward, near, outside, past, and when prepositions